Hello friends, today we are going to see how to use Google Meet, the tutorial for that. As you know that now the time is going on of COVID-19, according to that everyone is at their home and they are doing work from home. So yes, for the teachers it is a very best part that we use different apps. Now I'm going to tell you about Google Meet. First of all, you know the icon of it. Next, you will see that while you are using by a mobile phone, at that time you have to keep it in mind that there are this type of screen you will see it. First, you will see that these three buttons are appearing. By default, the microphone and the video is on. So please keep it in mind when you are joining at that time. If you are sharing the meeting and you are the person who is doing the meeting, they have to keep it their video and audio on, but the others have to, the participants, like the participants to whom you are sharing, must keep it mute their audio, and also they have to off it their video. Okay, so first option which you can see, I kept the mouse over there. So in that it will mute the audio and also it will unmute the audio. When you will click on this, so it will turn to red. Okay, the next one is to end the call. When you will click on this, so your meeting will be ended. And the third option, that is of video, when you are presenting the screen, at that time you have to keep it in mind that your video and audio must be on. Now let us go for the next. Okay, here you can see this option. You can see this option, that is pin to the person whom you want to see on the screen. Like when you will click on this person, at that time you have to keep it in mind. And first of all, as you are a teacher, then you must tell your children, your kids or your students, that they have to pin on you. Why? Because you are going to explain them, right? So tell them to pin on you so everyone can see the screen when you are sharing. Next is the person who has joined the meeting, they must be mute. If you want to mute, you can, but these rights are only with the person who has shared the meeting. Now this option we rarely use it, but this is to remove a person if he or she is creating a disturbance. Next, here you can see that people are being shown over there, that how many participants are over here. This is a chat box in which you can chat with them. Okay, next now. Okay, now at the top you will see this screen where you can see like a torch, this thing which is for the speaker. By default it is on speaker, but yes, you can change it, right? Next is phone, and the third option is audio off. Phone is for the phone call. Audio off will help while presenting video with your explanation. Means you are going to show a presenting or any video. At that time you don't want that with the video, whatever it is being said in the video, that is not being kept, that is not being listened by them, and you are going to speak about it, then you can go with the audio off. Last is cancel. You want to cancel and you want to come back to it. This is CC option, that is for the captions, to keep it turned on. Please keep it in mind when you are talking in English, at that time it is very helpful, but when you are talking in another language, this will speak a different way. So please, when you are talking with the students or maybe with any of the people in English, at that time it is very helpful. Next is, you can see the three dots where it is giving this options: switch camera, turn on captions, present screen. First option, that is switch camera. This is very helpful when you are going to show any activity, like you are going to present any craft activity, or you are going to present about your any subject, at that time you can switch the camera. Even while drawing anything in front of them live, at that time you can go for switch camera. Next is present screen, which is very much important. Yes, you know that the students, they for the concept, we also present them any image, any video, PDF we share with them. So that has been done with the help of present screen. Now, as I have told you, switch camera, turn on captions, which you will use when you are speaking in English. Present screen, while you are presenting in your mobile phone or on your laptop. In laptop we have many options, 3 options are there, but you are only present screen, and many of the times you will feel that you are out of the screen, but no, yes, you are on the screen, but you are sharing. Now while you are presenting, at that time this thing will come over here. People will see everything on your screen, including notification. Start presenting, on that you will click. Okay, so at that time you have to keep it in mind that everyone is seeing your mobile phone. Okay, so after that it will show you that any sensitive information, if it is there while casting or recording, then please keep it in mind that you turn off that all things. Only you keep it open your gallery if you want to go to for the presentation. Now I am showing you here the image, like I have in my mobile phone the my files, in which I will go for the images. So I will click on images and I will show the students the image or the video if you want to show the video. But keep it in mind, you make one folder in which you have captured the images related to your meeting. Like this is the image which I am sharing with the students, and I am going to explain about the uses of computer. Next, now the video, as I have told you that the videos also you can share it, you can explain them by the videos, but take 1 or 2 seconds or maybe 1 or 2 minutes video, so everyone can know it quickly about it, or you can go with the mind map. Here it is about the chat box, in which when you are typing anything, at that time whatever, like we take it for presenting, means the attendance of the students. Yes, you can enter your answers when the teacher is asking anything, or the teacher wants to speak with the students with the video conference or with online teaching. At that time they can use the chat box also. Next is to show PPT to the students. Yes, PPT is also a very good alternative while presenting the screen. With the PPT, the students can understand the concept very well, because in that you have to keep it in mind, only the key points you will keep it in the PPT, not everything over there. You want to share with them the PDF, yes, you can share the PDF also. In PDF you want to explain with the PDF some things we needed, like the terms we want to explain, that time the PDF are very helpful. So PDF of the chapter also you can share it, like I have done it. So hope you all have understand how to use it.